Welcome all of you to the next lecture of rotational dynamics. Today's lecture is an important lecture because we will be dealing with the application of circular motion. Okay, these are the things that we understood: the definition of motion, the force which is required for motion, the types of motion. We studied various analogous quantities and their relations, and we defined what is analogous quantity. We defined what is kinematical equations in curvilinear and linear motion. We started with circular motion. We understood that in circular motion, only when the particle moves along the circumference of a circle, it is said to be performing circular motion. Or in the case there is any relation with respect to the center, or there is any relation with respect to the axis of rotation, then it is called as rotational motion. Okay, then it is called as rotational motion. So what is the difference between circular motion and rotational motion is? In circular motion, there is only the particle moving along the circumference of a circle, while in rotational motion, the particle uh, it is rotating about the axis of rotation. Okay. What is the radius vector? We were unable to get the position of the particle, so the vector which gives instantaneous position of the particle, it is called as position vector or radius vector. It is from the center along the radius towards the particle. The direction is. Then we define angular displacement, angular velocity, and angular acceleration. Angular displacement is nothing but the angle traced by radius vector at the center of the circle in a given time interval. It is denoted by theta bar. The direction is given by right hand thumb rule. If suppose the particle it is moving in anti-clockwise direction, then theta will be positive. Okay, you can see this is what suppose a circular track. This is what a circular track. If suppose the particle it is moving like this, if the particle it is moving like this, okay, so in this direction the particle is moving. So the direction of theta it is given by what? Right hand thumb rule. So take your right hand. So this is what a right hand. Uh, this direction of the motion of the particle it will be denoted by curved fingers. So suppose the curved fingers it is moving in this direction. So where the thumb is going to move, thumb is going to move in this direction. Okay, towards me the thumb will be moving, right? And if suppose this is what a circular track, and the object it is moving in like this, object it is moving like this. Okay, so suppose the curved fingers it denotes the direction of the particle. So this will be the direction of the curved fingers, right? This is going to be the direction of the curved fingers, and the thumb will be moving towards you, right? So this is given by what? Right hand thumb rule. Right hand thumb rule के हिसाब से, if suppose this is what a curved fingers, then this will be the direction of theta. It is given by what? Thumb. Okay, so this is nothing but right hand thumb rule for deriving the direction of theta. Same will be in the case of what? Angular displacement. Angular displacement again it is a vector quantity. Direction is given by right hand thumb rule. Angular velocity omega bar it is equal to d theta bar divided by dt. Angular acceleration is rate of change of angular velocity with respect to time, and alpha bar it is equal to omega 2 minus omega 1 divided by t. Depending upon the speed, if suppose the speed is increasing, then alpha and omega will be in same direction. While the speed, if it is decreasing, then omega will be in upward direction, alpha will be in downward direction. Means they will be in opposite direction. Okay. All the particles have to move in counterclockwise direction because in order to get all the physical quantities positive, then we derive the relation between v and omega. We took help of s is equal to r theta. So by differentiating this with respect to time, we get v is equal to r omega, and in vector format again v bar it is equal to omega bar cross r bar. Now how this v bar it is equal to omega bar cross r bar? If suppose again this is what a circular track. Okay, so this is what a circular track. So in this circular track, what will be the direction of r bar, radius vector, a vector drawn from the center. So this is what from the center along the radius towards the particle. So suppose here the particle is, and particle it is moving like this. In this direction the particle is moving. So if suppose in this direction the particle is moving according to right hand thumb rule, this will be the direction of omega. From the center it is towards me, right? From the center it is towards me. This is what the direction of omega, right? If suppose it is moving in this direction, anti-clockwise direction according to me, then my thumb it is pointing in this direction. So this is what the direction of omega. So this is what omega direction. And what is the direction of r bar? R bar it is towards the particle. So towards the particle means like this. This is what towards the particle. So this is nothing but what towards the particle direction. Okay. And what about v? V it will be tangential. So this is what tangential direction. Right. So this is what tangential direction. Okay. So let's suppose I consider this V, it is starting from O. So this is nothing but omega. This is nothing but omega. This is nothing but V. And the another one, if suppose I consider that will be nothing but what R. So this R it is in this direction, omega it is in this direction, upward direction, and V is in this direction. Okay, so these are what X, Y, and Z axis you can consider. They are mutually perpendicular to each other. And suppose I multiply omega by r. If I multiply omega by r, if I move like this from omega to r, then I will get what the thumb direction. The thumb direction it will be in the direction of what v. So it should be omega multiplied by r. Omega is upward, r it is towards the particle like this. So omega multiplied by r, this will give me the direction of v. If suppose I do reverse, r multiplied by omega, what this will be opposite of v, and it won't will be correct, right? So this is nothing but I hope you understood the directions. Okay, this is what omega bar cross r bar. It is going to give you the direction of v bar. So we next is the derivation between relation between a and alpha. So we will take help of v is equal to r alpha, and then we will differentiate this with respect to time, and we will get a is equal to r alpha. So there are two acceleration acting on the body performing circular motion. There are two types of acceleration, tangential acceleration and radial acceleration. Tangential acceleration it is due to tangential velocity, and radial acceleration is due to the change in the velocity of radius vector. Then this is what the total acceleration magnitude wise. Magnitude it is at square plus ar square. This was the beta and gamma values. Okay, I hope you know this. This is what the value of a bar. A bar it is equal to what? A total bar it is equal to what? A total bar it is equal to at bar plus ar bar. The addition of individual vectors, and this was the value of what beta. This is the value of beta, and this is what gamma. This is gamma. That is beta. Okay. So what is UCM? UCM is nothing but whenever a particle moves along the circumference of a circle with constant speed, that is called as UCM. So what you understand in UCM, the speed is constant but not the velocity, and omega it is constant with what the direction as well as magnitude, and omega is constant, so change in omega is zero, so alpha is zero, so 80 it is what zero. That means only one acceleration is present in the UCM, that is what radial acceleration AR, and the total acceleration is nothing but what radial acceleration AR. So UCM is an accelerated motion. It acts in an accelerated frame of reference. So periodic motion में omega formula it is what 2 pi by t. It is equal to what 2 pi n. Okay, so this is the formula of omega that we have seen in the previous lecture. This was the derivation of what AR. So AR was equal to minus omega square r bar. Negative sign indicates the acceleration is opposite to that of the radius vector. Radius vector it is towards the particle. Acceleration will be towards the center. Since the acceleration is towards the center, it is also called as what centripetal acceleration, and it is denoted by what ACP. What are the various formulas of AR? This is very important. AR it is equal to omega square R, V square divided by R, omega into V. These are the magnitude formulas, and these are what vector formulas. This dot with the circle indicates perpendicular and outwards. Perpendicular and outwards. Towards you it is. Okay. आपके स्क्रीन से बाहर निकल रहा है ये ओमेगा बार. Dot with the circle means perpendicular and outwards. So this is what the diagram which shows various vectors with respect to their direction. So forces and acceleration. So first is the real force that we consider, that is called as what centripetal force. That force is acting towards the center. So that is called as what centripetal force. Denoted by FCP, it is a real force, and centripetal force is nothing but mass multiplied by acceleration. So whatever we considered in acceleration, just multiplied by mass. So this is nothing but minus omega square r was the centripetal acceleration, just multiplied by mass, it will become centripetal force. These are the next formulas. Examples of centripetal force. This is what a real force. Okay, and this is nothing but requirement for circular motion. This is very much necessary for circular motion. If centripetal force is not there, circular motion is not possible. Okay, so what is the example? The first is electron revolving around the nucleus. So the electrostatic force, it is providing necessary centripetal force for circular motion. The next example is vehicle taking a turn on the horizontal road. So the friction force between the rubber tire and rough road surface, it provides necessary centripetal force for circular motion. And the third one is the planets revolving around the sun. The necessary centripetal force is provided by gravitational force for circular motion, right? So what you understand is the UCM is an accelerated motion because one type of acceleration is present in the UCM, that is what the radial acceleration or centripetal acceleration. So it is in accelerated frame of reference. So accelerated frame of reference, it is also called as non-inertial frame of reference, or it is called a pseudo frame of reference. That means how many forces are acting, real forces will be acting plus pseudo forces will also be there, and that pseudo force, it is what nothing but centrifugal force, and that is responsible for moving the object away from the center. So away from the center is centrifugal, so that's why the force name is what, centrifugal. So this is called as what, centrifugal force. The force acting from the particle along the radius away from the center is known as centrifugal force, denoted by FCF, and it is a pseudo force, and the formula of FCF will be opposite to that of FCP. So जिधर माइनस रहेगा वहां पे प्लस आ जाएगा. पहला था एम ए, so this will be minus ma. दूसरा था minus m omega square r, so that will be plus m omega square r. Next था minus m v square divided by r, so that will be plus m v square divided by r. And next was m into omega bar cross v bar, so that will be negative. That was not positive. But if suppose if you reverse this v bar cross omega bar, then ये negative sign अंदर चला जाएगा. So this will be m, it is nothing but v bar cross omega bar. So these are the various formulas of centrifugal force. The example of centrifugal force is nothing but merry-go-round. The children, what they experience is a force, a pseudo force, which is pushing them away from the center, right? And the next example, it is what, centrifuge machine. Centrifuge machine, it is used in chemistry lab to remove the precipitate, solid precipitates from the solution. To remove the solid precipitates from the solution, the centrifuge machine is used. So what passengers, if suppose the bus is taking right turn, so passengers experiences a force towards left. Okay, that is nothing but the away from center. Okay, centrifugal force. So I hope this much is taught in the previous lecture, right? ये हो गया था ना previous lecture में?
हाँ
This much was done in the previous lecture.
yes sir.
Okay, so we will be moving to the next topic now, and the next topic is nothing but the applications of horizontal circular motion. The applications of horizontal circular motion. What are the applications of horizontal circular motion? That horizontal means it is moving in a horizontal plane. Circular motion will be there in the horizontal plane. Okay, like this will be order circular motion in horizontal plane. So after studying this horizontal circular motion, what we have to study is vertical circular motion. So vertical circular motion may it will be like this. Circular motion will be in y plane. Okay, vertical plane, and this is what, this is nothing but horizontal plane, the circular motion is. So there are four applications that we are going to understand. The first is called as vehicle taking a turn on horizontal road. So there will be one horizontal road, a vehicle will be taking turn on that. So what is the What is the safety speed? What we can call it as what? Safety speed. So suppose this is what the curve road. Okay, ये कर्व रोड है, ये व्हीकल को इस पे से टर्न लेना है कर्व रोड पे, इट हैज टू मूव लाइक दिस, so this has to move along the circumference of a circle. There is no contact of the vehicle from the center, or there is no contact of the vehicle from the axis of rotation, right? So this vehicle will be performing what? Circular motion, because it is going to move along the circumference of a circle, right? So कितने speed पे, what will be the maximum speed, कितने स्पीड पे ये व्हीकल को चलाना चाहिए सच दैट इट विल बी प्रॉपरली टेकिंग अ टर्न ऑन दिस सर्कुलर ट्रैक. अगर वो जो स्पीड हम लोग ड्राइव कर रहे हैं, ड्राइविंग स्पीड अगर बढ़ गया मैक्सिमम स्पीड पे, then the vehicle it will be moving tangentially forward along the circular track. Getting or not? So this is called as what? Safety speed. A vehicle taking turn on the horizontal road, we have to calculate how much should be the safety driving speed. Next is well of death. Well of death is nothing but मौत का कुआं, right? So there is what? A well जिसके अंदर मोटरसाइकिल या कार ऐसे टर्न लेते, right? So it moves along what? Horizontal circles like this. It moves along horizontal circles. जो बाइक होते हैं और कार होते हैं वो ऐसे सर्कुलर मोशन परफॉर्म करते हैं, राइट? सो इसमें कितना कम से कम स्पीड रहना चाहिए? व्हाट शुड बी द मिनिमम स्पीड? कम से कम कितना स्पीड होना चाहिए सच दैट वो सर्कुलर मोशन परफॉर्म करेंगे? ज्यादा से ज्यादा तो कितना भी हो सकता है, राइट? ज्यादा से ज्यादा कितना भी चलेगा, बट कम से कम कितना स्पीड होना चाहिए? अगर उससे भी कम हो गया, ये मिनिमम स्पीड से कम हो गया, तो वो सर्कुलर मोशन परफॉर्म नहीं कर पाएगा. इट इज गोइंग टू फॉल डाउन और इट विल बी डिक्रीजिंग gradually, right? Now the height will be decreasing gradually. So this is called as what? Well of that. In this we will be calculating the minimum speed. In this we will be calculating the minimum speed. Okay, minimum speed of the car or bike that should be driven so as to perform what? Circular motion. Next is nothing but vehicle taking turn on bank road. So what is called as bank road? Bank road, it is nothing but whenever the surface of the road it is inclined. So suppose the surface of the road it is made inclined with respect to horizontal. So this is what the horizontal position. लेकिन horizontal position पे surface नहीं है. ये जो रोड है ये थोड़ा बैंक किया हुआ है. बैंक किया हुआ है मतलब इसको एक एंगल इंक्लिनेशन से इसको ऊपर की तरफ उठाया है ये रोड को. क्यों? क्योंकि अगर व्हीकल को ऐसे टर्न लेना हो, लेफ्ट साइड का टर्न लेना हो, तो ये वाला जो है ये बैंकिंग ऑफ रोड उसको हेल्प करेगा टर्न लेने के लिए. ठीक है ना? सो ये हम डिटेल में पढ़ेंगे, राइट? सो व्हीकल टेकिंग टर्न ऑन हॉरिजॉन्टल रोड. हॉरिजॉन्टल रोड मतलब अनबैंक रोड. हॉरिजॉन्टल रोड मतलब क्या? अनबैंक रोड. So first one it is what? Unbanked road. So there is no banking of road is there in the horizontal road, while this is what? Bank road. Okay, so bank road mein we will be calculating again. We will be calculating the safety speed. Okay, then we will be calculating minimum speed and maximum speed. Minimum and maximum both speed will be there in this case. Minimum speed agar the speed of the vehicle, if suppose this is what a vehicle which is moving left turn. Okay, it is not going upward or it is not going downward. Okay, so ये upward downward में नहीं जा रहा है. It is what? Moving like this. It is taking left turn. It is taking what? Left turn. So अगर safety speed मतलब there won't will be any change in the position of the vehicle. जैसे पोजीशन पर है उसी पोजीशन से व्हीकल लेफ्ट टर्न परफॉर्म करेगा. लेकिन अगर उसका स्पीड इट इज व्हाट? थोड़ा कम है, मिनिमम स्पीड है, तो ये लेफ्ट मोशन तो परफॉर्म करेगा ही, बट स्पीड कम होने की वजह से थोड़ा 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 ये टुवर्ड्स द सेंटर भी आते जाएगा, राइट? सो सपोज दिस व्हाट अ सेंटर, तो थोड़ा थोड़ा व्हीकल क्या हो जाएगा? सेंटर की तरफ मूव होगा, राइट? And in the case of maximum speed, the speed of the vehicle is more. So speed of the vehicle ज़्यादा है, so it is going to move along this left side. Okay, it is going to take the left side, but धीरे 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 the vehicle it is going to move away from the center. Okay, so I hope you are imagining the things, right? So this is what the third point, the vehicle taking turn on bank road. We will be understanding each and everything in detail. and the fourth is nothing but conical pendulum. So in the case of conical pendulum, there will be what a rigid support, a string will be there, and there will be what a bob will be there. Okay, so string and bob will be there. This is going to move along the. This bob will be performing horizontal circular motion, and what string will be performing? String will be tracing what cone. So this is what a cone-like structure. That's why it is called as what a conical pendulum. Okay, so we will be studying this conical pendulum, the banking of the road, the well of death, and the vehicle taking turn on horizontal road in detail in the coming slides. Okay, so अभी एकदम ध्यान दो lecture में, because this is very important part that we are going to understand now. Okay, so that is nothing but vehicle applications, vehicle taking turn on horizontal road. So this is nothing but the vehicle taking turn on horizontal road. So this is what unbanked surface. Okay, so what we will consider what will be the question. Question will be derive an expression for safety speed. Derive an expression for safety speed for a vehicle taking turn on unbanked road. Okay, so this will be the answer. What will be the answer? Consider a vehicle. Consider a vehicle taking left turn. Consider a vehicle taking left turn on an unbanked road as shown below. As shown below. Consider a vehicle taking left turn on an unbanked road as shown below. So this is what the diagram from the textbook. This vehicle, it is moving what towards left direction. So suppose I draw a rough diagram over here. So this is what the curved surface, कर्व्ड हॉरिजॉन्टल रोड टॉप व्यू देख रहे हैं इसका हम लोग तो ये रोड जो है ये लेफ्ट टर्न ले रहा है तो जो व्हीकल आएगा यहाँ पे तो व्हीकल हैज टू मूव इन दिस डायरेक्शन राइट व्हीकल हैज टू मूव इन दिस डायरेक्शन the velocity it will be tangentially given by tangential okay so this is what velocity v so how much the speed it should be vehicle का speed कितना रहना चाहिए velocity v कितना रहना चाहिए such that ये safely क्या हो जाए safely it can move in the it can perform what circular motion so the question is which force is required for circular motion the question is which force is required for circular motion for circular motion, which force is required? Centripetal force is required. Centripetal force is required. Without this centripetal force, circular motion it is not possible. What is centripetal force? Centripetal force means the force which is moving towards the center. So if you look at the diagram, how many forces are there? There are one force which is what weight. How many forces are there in this? So there is one force that which is nothing but what weight of the vehicle. Weight it is nothing but W which is nothing but what mg, right? Weight of the vehicle is there. What is the second thing that we are understanding is the normal reaction. What is normal reaction? Normal reaction is always perpendicular to the surface. Okay, what we should understand is normal reaction is always perpendicular to surface. ऐसा नहीं है कि वेट डाउनवर्ड है तो नॉर्मल रिएक्शन अपवर्ड है ऐसा नहीं है नॉर्मल रिएक्शन हमेशा क्या रहता है परपेंडिकुलर रहता है किसके सरफेस से ठीक है and what is the next force that is there the next force you can see it is what fs मतलब static friction force fs मतलब क्या static friction force. Static friction force, it is nothing but what Fs, and Fs it is given by what mu s into n. So there are three forces. Actually, there are how many forces? Three forces acting on that vehicle. The first is what normal reaction, which is moving in upward direction, and next is what weight, which is moving in downward direction. So what we can say that vehicle W, which is nothing but mg. Okay, what we can say that vehicle हवे में उड़ नहीं रहा है, right? Vehicle ऊपर नहीं जा रहा है, ना ही vehicle नीचे जमीन में जा रहा है, right? So this normal reaction and weight, these two forces are what balance and they are cancelling each other. That n it is equal to what W, it is equal to what mg. Getting or not? N it is equal to W, it is equal to mg. But there is an unbalanced force. This is Fs, it is what unbalanced force. इसको कोई cancel नहीं कर रहा है Fs को, right now. और ये Fs किधर है, कौन से direction में है? Fs it is directing towards the center. और जो force Fs it is what static friction force. तो जो force center की तरफ जाता है उसको क्या कहते हैं? Centripetal force. So Fs it is nothing but what? Fs it is nothing but centripetal force necessary for the circular motion, right? So Fs it is nothing but centripetal force. What is the formula of Fs? Fs it is equal to mu s into n, right? Which is nothing but centripetal force. What we want to get is the safety speed. क्या चाहिए अपने को? Safety speed. FCP के कितने formulas है? FCP के हमारे पास में तीन formulas है. एक है m omega square r, एक है m v square divided by r, और एक है m omega into v, right? So we will consider this. We will consider this क्योंकि अपने को velocity चाहिए. So this will be m v square divided by r. Okay. Again, what this n it is equal to? N it is equal to W, it is equal to what? Mg. So what you can write is you can write mu s n की जगह पे क्या है? Mg. It is equal to what? Mv square divided by r. Okay. Such that m will get cancelled. So what we are getting is v square it is equal to mu s rg, right? And what v value will be equal to? V value will be equal to under root of mu s rg. And this is nothing but what? Safety speed. What is this? What this is? This is nothing but what? Safety speed. This is nothing but what? Safety speed. Yes or no? Now in this you can understand that this safety speed v, it does not depends on mass. Mass of the vehicle is not there. Mass of the vehicle is not there. इसका मतलब safety speed it is for same for cycle as well as same for truck. Right now, it is independent of the mass of the vehicle. So what it depends on? It depends on the radius of the circular track. तो एक बार अगर आपने road बना दिया, so radius factor it is not going to change, right? The radius factor it is not going to change. Then acceleration due to gravity it is what? Constant. It is what? 9.8. Now what is variable is this mu s. Variable it is what? Mu s. What is mu s? Mu s is called as coefficient of static friction. What is mu s? It is called as mu s. It is called as coefficient of static friction. Now this coefficient of static friction, this value it is what? Changing. Coefficient of static friction it is changing. Okay. चेंजिंग मतलब जैसे अगर सपोज ऑयल प्रेजेंट है रोड पे, तो सपोज ऑयल इज प्रेजेंट, तो वहां पे स्टैटिक फ्रिक्शन फोर्स कितना हो जाएगा? फ्रिक्शन इट विल डिक्रीज, राइट? सो म्यू एस वैल्यू विल बी डिक्रीजिंग. सो इन द रेनी सीजन ऑल्सो ये जो रोड होता है वो स्लिपरी बन जाता है. क्यों स्लिपरी बन जाता है? बिकॉज दिस म्यू एस वैल्यू इट इज व्हाट? डिक्रीजिंग. ओके, सो अगर म्यू एस का वैल्यू डिक्रीज होता है तो ये वेलोसिटी आपको जो सेफ्टी स्पीड है उसको भी क्या करना पड़ेगा? कम करना पड़ेगा, राइट ना? सो रेनी सीजन में अगर अगर आपको टर्न लेना है तो आपको स्पीड और ज्यादा कम करना पड़ेगा, राइट? थोड़ा कम करना पड़ेगा विद रिस्पेक्ट टू व्हाट नॉर्मल डेज जो आप व्हीकल चलाते हो, टर्न लेते हो. गेटिंग और नॉट? सो दिस इज नथिंग बट द answer of this question. Vehicle taking turn on horizontal road. So this is according to the simple derivation. Okay, simple derivation है ये. uh, this ये मैंने आपको डेरिवेशन दिया है. टेक्स्ट बुक का भी डेरिवेशन है, तो वो टेक्स्ट बुक का डेरिवेशन इट इज टाइप. तो चाहिए तो आप इसको लिख लो पहले, फिर हम लोग टेक्स्ट बुक का डेरिवेशन भी देखेंगे. टेक्स्ट बुक में भी सेम ही किया है लेकिन थोड़ा स्टेप्स बढ़ा बढ़ा के लिखा है. ओके, एनी डाउट टिल नाउ? First, you have to write question. Derive an expression for safety speed for a vehicle taking turn on unbanked road. Okay. फिर क्या लिखोगे? Consider a vehicle taking left turn on an unbanked road as shown below. So you have to draw only one diagram. This diagram only. This diagram only you have to draw. Okay. So this is what the only one diagram that you have to draw. Don't draw this diagram. Second वाला diagram मत draw करो. So I hope you have drawn this diagram. After drawing the diagram, you should write forces acting on the vehicle. What you should write? Forces acting on the vehicle. Forces acting on the vehicle. First point, weight of the vehicle. First point will be weight of the vehicle. Into the bracket, you should write W is equal to mg. The second point is normal reaction of the vehicle. Normal reaction of the vehicle. And the third point should be static friction force. Static friction force between a rubber tire and rough road surface. Static friction force between rubber tire and rough road surface. Into the bracket you write Fs, it is equal to mu s into n. Fs is equal to mu s into n. What is mu s? You write mu s is coefficient of static friction. Fs it is equal to mu s into n. Mu s it is equal to coefficient of static friction. इसके बाद में आप लिखो force diagram. This is what force diagram. तो फोर्स डायग्राम में आपको ये तीन फोर्सेस बनाने हैं, राइट? एन ऊपर के डायरेक्शन में, डब्ल्यू डाउनवर्ड डायरेक्शन में, एफ एस इट इज टुवर्ड्स द सेंटर. एफ एस इट इज टुवर्ड्स द सेंटर. ओके. फोर्स डायग्राम. सो तीन लाइन बना दिया. एन ऊपर वाले डायरेक्शन में, डब्ल्यू नीचे वाले डायरेक्शन में, एफ एस टुवर्ड्स द सेंटर लेफ्ट डायरेक्शन में. ठीक है. फिर क्या लिखोगे? फ्रॉम फोर्स डायग्राम वी कैन कंक्लूड. From force diagram we can conclude. From force diagram we can conclude. First point. Weight of the vehicle is balanced by normal reaction. Weight of the vehicle is balanced by normal reaction. Weight of the vehicle is balanced by normal reaction. तो ब्रैकेट में क्या लिखोगे? N it is equal to W it is equal to mg. N it is equal to W is equal to mg. Right? Second point क्या लिखोगे? Second point लिखोगे unbalanced static friction force. Unbalanced static friction force is directed towards the center. Unbalanced static friction force is directed towards the center. Unbalanced static friction force is directed towards the center, hence provides necessary centripetal force for circular motion. Hence provide necessary centripetal force for circular motion. Unbalanced static friction force is directed towards the center, hence provide necessary centripetal force for circular motion. फिर उसके बाद में क्या लिखोगे नेक्स्ट पॉइंट एफ एस इज इक्वल टू एफ सी पी उसके नीचे क्या लिखोगे एफ एस इज इक्वल टू एफ सी पी फिर एफ एस का क्या फॉर्मूला है एफ एस इट इज इक्वल टू म्यू एस इंटू एन नेक्स्ट लाइन में लिखो एफ एस फॉर्मूला इट इज व्हाट म्यू एस इंटू एन एफ सी पी का 3 फॉर्मूले लेकिन तीनों में से कौन सा उठाओगे आप एम बी स्क्वायर डिवाइडेड बाय आर बिकॉज वी आर इंटरेस्टेड इन वी वैल्यू ओके सो म्यू एस इंटू एन इट इज इक्वल टू एम बी स्क्वायर डिवाइडेड बाय आर फिर n का फॉर्मूला क्या है n इज इक्वल टू w इज इक्वल टू एम जी राइट सो n की जगह पे क्या लिखोगे एम जी सो यहाँ पे आएगा म्यू एस एम जी इट इज इक्वल टू एम बी स्क्वायर डिवाइडेड बाय आर मास ऑफ द व्हीकल विल गेट कैंसल एंड दिस v स्क्वायर विल बी इक्वल टू व्हाट म्यू एस आर जी सो v इट इज इक्वल टू अंडर रूट ऑफ म्यू एस आर जी v इज इक्वल टू अंडर रूट ऑफ म्यू एस आर जी v इट इज इक्वल टू अंडर रूट ऑफ म्यू एस आर जी this is an expression for safety speed this is an expression for safety speed This is an expression for safety speed. That is an expression for safety speed. Okay. उसके नीचे लिखो. From this equation we can observe. From this equation we can observe. पहला point. Safety speed does not depends on mass of the vehicle. Safety speed does not depends on mass of the vehicle. From this expression we can observe from this equation that the safety speed does not depends on mass of the vehicle. Safety speed does not depends on mass of the vehicle. Second point. Safety speed depends on mu s. Safety speed depends on mu s. Safety speed depends on mu s. Full stop. Mu s changes from season to season. Mu s changes from season to season. Mu s changes from season to season. So completed this part, right? Any difficulty? Okay. So in this application, we understood the safety speed of the vehicle. If suppose a vehicle has to take a turn, what should be the safety speed, right? So safety speed depends on the radius of the circle, right? If suppose radius of the circle ज़्यादा है, radius of the circle क्या है ज़्यादा. If suppose the radius of the circle is more, that means what? It is not a sharp turn. Radius of the circle ज़्यादा है, इसका मतलब it is not a sharp turn, right? If r it is greater, that means it is not a sharp turn. ये बहुत ही slight है. तो उसमें आप ज़्यादा speed पे चला सकते हो vehicle. So if r increases, the safety speed increases. While if suppose if r decreases, अगर r कम है, so this is what a very sharp turn, right? ये बहुत ज़्यादा sharp turn होगा because उसका radius क्या है कम है. इसका radius क्या है? इसका radius क्या है ज़्यादा है, right? तो जिसका रेडियस कम है उसके लिए आपको स्पीड ऑफ द व्हीकल हैज टू डिक्रीज सो इट शुड वी शुड डिक्रीज द सेफ्टी स्पीड ऑफ द व्हीकल G's acceleration due to gravity 9.8, it will be constant. And next is it depends on this mu s, and mu s it is what variable. Mu s it is what variable. We cannot check at all time what is the value of mu s of the road, right? रेनी सीजन है तो समझ में आता है कि चलो रोड गीला है तो म्यूएस का वैल्यू कम है, then we should drive this vehicle, uh, the speed should be what decreasing, right? The speed should be what less for a vehicle in rainy season. But if suppose accidentally oil is present on this road, accidentally oil is present on this road, so दूसरे सीजन में भी if suppose oil is present, then nearest value it is what drastically it decreases at this position. So nearest value drastically decreases. तो velocity अपने को decrease करना चाहिए था, but अब पता नहीं है अभी nearest का value ये वाले part पे कम है, right? So ये वाले part पे जब भी vehicle आएगा, then it will be moving tangentially forward, leaving behind the circular motion, leaving behind the circular track. And why it is so? ये क्यों है? Because this factor Fs is equal to FCP. FCP it is nothing but mv square divided by r, and Fs it is nothing but mu s into n. अभी mu s का वैल्यू कम हो गया, mu s का वैल्यू कम हो गया, लेकिन आपने स्पीड कम नहीं किया। तो एक पर्टिकुलर स्पीड के लिए उतना सेंट्रीपिटल फोर्स चाहिए आपको, एक स्पीड के लिए उतना सेंट्रीपिटल चाहिए आपको, सेंट्रीपिटल फोर्स चाहिए आपको। बट ये सेंट्रीपिटल फोर्स जितना आपको चाहिए उतना फ्रिक्शनल फोर्स प्रोवाइड नहीं कर पाया, राइट ना, उतना फ्रिक्शनल फोर्स प्रोवाइड नहीं कर पाया। तो सर्कुलर मोशन परफॉर्म करने के लिए क्या नहीं मिला उसको? सेंट्रीपिटल फोर्स नहीं मिला, उतना सफिशिएंट सेंट्रीपिटल फोर्स नहीं मिला, इसीलिए व्हीकल क्या हो जाएगा, टेंजेंशियली फॉरवर्ड निकल जाएगा सर्कुलर पाथ से, राइट ना। सो व्हाट इज वेरी मच रिक्वायर्ड फॉर सर्कुलर मोशन इज सेंट्रीपिटल फोर्स। तो सेंट्रीपिटल फोर्स दूसरे दूसरे सर्कुलर मोशंस में अलग अलग रीजन है, जैसे कि दिस इज व्हाट द न्यूक्लियस, सो दिस व्हाट इलेक्ट्रॉन मूविंग अराउंड द न्यूक्लियस, इलेक्ट्रोस्टैटिक फोर्स होना चाहिए। अगर उतना इलेक्ट्रोस्टैटिक फोर्स नहीं है तो ये इलेक्ट्रॉन सर्कुलर मोशन परफॉर्म नहीं कर पाएगा, इट विल बी टेंजेंशियली मूविंग फॉरवर्ड, राइट ना, लिविंग बिहाइंड द सर्कुलर ट्रैक। आर यू गेटिंग or not? Planets वाले केस में this is what sun, this is what earth suppose. So earth that is revolving around the sun, then due to gravitational force, अगर उतना gravitational force नहीं है तो earth ऐसे निकल जाएगा tangentially forward, right? So centripetal force is very much necessary for circular motion. So this was all about the easiest way to do this derivation. Okay, let us see how this derivation is there in your textbook. Okay, so again the question remains the same. The question is derive an expression for safety speed for a vehicle to be driven on unbanked surface or horizontal surface. So this is what the diagram is. So what are the number of forces present? Again, there are three number of forces are present. First is what weight of the vehicle. Weight of the vehicle, it is acting in downward direction, and W it is nothing but what, mg. Next is what normal reaction of the vehicle. The normal reaction of the vehicle, it is what in upward direction, and this n it is equal to W, it is equal to mg, acting upwards. And the third force, it is what static friction force, acting towards the center of the circle. So the static friction force, it is towards the center of the circle. Okay. So I hope you have written this. If you want to take a screenshot, you can take a screenshot of this. Okay. So number of forces present. First is what the vehicle, weight of the vehicle. Next is what normal reaction. Always you understand that normal reaction and weight, it is not opposite always. हमेशा ये opposite नहीं रहेगा। अगर weight हमेशा 100% the weight it will be down in downward direction, but normal reaction it will be perpendicular to the surface of the road. Normal reaction will be perpendicular to the surface of the road. Okay. So normal reaction of the vehicle, it is acting upward क्योंकि upward मतलब vertical, because the surface it is what horizontal, that's why the normal reaction it is what upwards, and the static friction force towards the center of the circle. So from this diagram, from that previous diagram, it is clear. What is clear? From this that diagram, if suppose I draw a force diagram, this is what the normal reaction is. This is what the W it is equal to mg, and the frictional force, the static friction force, it was in this direction. So from the diagram, it is clear that the weight of the vehicle is balanced by whom? The normal reaction, that is nothing but n, it is equal to mg. So this is normal direction in the upward direction, weight in downward direction, vehicle ऊपर भी नहीं जा रहा है, नीचे भी नहीं जा रहा है, इसका मतलब ये दोनों forces are balanced. So N it is nothing but W, it is nothing but mg, and there is what an unbalanced static friction force provides necessary centripetal force for circular motion. Unbalanced static friction force, where it is directing towards the center. So the force which is directing towards the center in the circular motion, it is nothing but centripetal force. So this static friction force, it is nothing but the necessary centripetal force for circular motion. तो अगर static friction force है तो ही circular motion perform होगा, right? Because that static friction force, it is providing centripetal force, because centripetal force is necessary for circular motion. Centripetal force नहीं है तो circular motion cannot be performed. Fs it is equal to fcp, right? And fcp के तीन फॉर्मूले हैं, उसमें से we are going to consider this formula. We will be considering this formula. Okay, in your textbook this formula, it is not simple, but in your textbook they have considered this formula, m omega square r. Okay, m omega square r, this formula is considered. So if you divide these two equations, Fs divided by n, if you do Fs divided by n, what you will get is m omega square r divided by what, mg. Again in this side you will get m v square divided by r divided by mg, and will get cancelled. So in the first part m will get cancelled. This will be what, omega square r divided by what, g. So this is what, omega square r divided by g. In the next part again will get cancelled. That will be what, v square divided by rg. So this is nothing but v square divided by rg. Okay. So here Fs, it is what, variable. Why Fs is variable? Because mu s is variable. Okay, because Fs, it is given by what, mu s into n. So if Fs increases, अगर Fs का value increase होता है तो mu s का value increase होता है. That means V also increases. But what is the maximum value of Fs? Maximum value of Fs, it is equal to mu s into n. तो जो formula मैंने बताया Fs का, mu s into n, that is nothing but the maximum value. Okay, because mu s उससे क्या हो सकता है, कम हो सकता है, but mu s उससे ज्यादा नहीं हो सकता. Mu s can tend towards zero. Mu s zero हो सकता है, but mu s एक particular value जो assigned है उससे ज्यादा नहीं हो सकता. So this is what the maximum value. So what is Fs maximum? So see here, if Fs increases, V also increases. If Fs becomes maximum, V क्या हो जाएगा, maximum हो जाएगा, right? So Fs divided by n, what it is equal to mu s. See, Fs maximum, it is equal to mu s into n. So Fs divided by n, it is nothing but mu s. तो यहाँ पे क्या है, Fs divided by n. So Fs divided by n क्या हो जाएगा, mu s. And it is nothing but v square divided by rg. V square divided by rg. अभी यहाँ पे Fs max है. That's why यहाँ पे क्या हो जाएगा, v square maximum. Okay. And what v square maximum will be equal to? V square maximum will be equal to under root of mu s rg. Okay. So this is what under root of mu s rg. And what you can write after this, this is an expression for safety space. This is an expression for safety space. Okay. And what are the observation from this equation? We can observe again the same thing, right? What is the first part? V max does not depends on what? Mass of vehicle. V max does not depends on mass of vehicle. Okay. And the next part that we observed is Vmax depends on mu s. Vmax depends on what? Mu s. Okay. So mu s, it is what, a variable. So if mu s changes, Vmax has to change. Right now. So this is nothing but the derivation according to your textbook. You can write any derivation. Okay. Both are what, correct. Both are giving you the same answer. Right. So if you want to write this, you can write this, or if you want to take a screenshot, you can take a screenshot of this. I hope you have completed this. Let us move to the next application. The next application, it is nothing but well of that. So in the case of well of that, what we have is this is what the surface of the well suppose. This is what a particle or a car or a bike which is going to move in a circular path like this. Okay. Now, considering the previous example, what was the previous example? The horizontal surface. On that we have drawn what a vehicle. So this is what a vehicle on a horizontal surface. What are the various forces? The vehicle, it is going to take a left turn. So this was the left turn. The various forces acting on the vehicle was the weight of the vehicle. W it is equal to mg in downward direction. The normal reaction in the upward direction N, and the coefficient of static friction or the static friction force Fs between the rubber tire and rough road surface. This is what Fs was moving towards the center. Okay, so this was the diagram. So this is very much important to understand how many forces are acting on that particle, okay, or object or car or bike performing what circular motion. So this is again performing circular motion in the well of that. Now, how many forces are acting on this? So there will be a weight of the vehicle. The weight of the vehicle, it will be what in downward direction, right? The weight of the vehicle will be in downward direction. The weight of the vehicle, it will be there, and that weight, it will be in downward direction like this. So this is nothing but W, which is nothing but what mg, right? And the next part is there will be a normal reaction. If suppose there is a weight, then there will be what a normal reaction. So what the normal reaction is always, I told you, normal reaction is always
perpendicular to the surface.
very good. Normal reaction is always perpendicular to the surface. Always perpendicular to surface. Right? So this is what the normal reaction. So always perpendicular to the surface. This is what a surface. Normal reaction will be always perpendicular to the surface, and this will be the direction of the normal reaction, right? This will be the perpendicular to the surface. If suppose what is the main factor is there? The main factor is weight. नीचे खींच रहा है इसको. Weight of the object, it is what acting downward. So इसको इसी पॉइंट पे रहना है, ये पॉइंट पे ही रहना है, राइट? इसके नीचे नहीं जाना है. सो धीरे धीरे इसको नीचे खींच रहा है इसका वेट. तो व्हाट विल बी द स्टैटिक फ्रिक्शन फोर्स? The static friction force, it will be in upward direction. Always it is opposite to that of motion. Fs, it is in upward direction. I hope you know what is friction force. So if suppose this is what a friction force, if I write this is what a friction force, this is what the surface, this is what an object. Remember the 11th standard concept. If suppose I apply weight to this, so what will be the direction of motion of this object block? This will be the direction of motion of this block, right? And where the friction force it will be? Friction force it will be in the opposite direction to that of motion. Okay, friction force हमेशा opposite direction में रहता है. तो ये वाले केस में भी when the vehicle was taking left turn because of the pseudo force, what vehicle was experiencing a force away from the center. Away from the center एक force उसको experience हो रहा है, and that is nothing but centrifugal force, FCF. अभी वो centrifugal force, it is not at all responsible for what circular motion. What is responsible? Centripetal force. Centripetal force रहेगा तो ही circular motion होगा. Centrifugal force रहेगा तो circular motion नहीं होगा, because ये away from the center खींचता है and ये towards the center maintain रखता है. So ये जो FCF है, ये vehicle को इस direction में move करवाना चाहता था, लेकिन ये व्हीकल को पकड़ के रखा है किसने? फ्रिक्शन फोर्स ने. एंड फ्रिक्शन फोर्स इट इज इन दिस डायरेक्शन. फ्रिक्शन फोर्स इट इज इन दिस डायरेक्शन, opposite to that of the motion, right? So this is what opposite to that of the motion. एंड नाउ इन दिस केस अगेन, ये वाले केस में ये व्हीकल और कार और बाइक ये नीचे वाले डायरेक्शन में आना चाहता है, राइट नाउ, बिकॉज ऑफ व्हाट, ग्रेविटी, ग्रेविटी इसको नीचे खींच रही है, बट मोशन इसका नीचे के डायरेक्शन में जाने वाला है, लेकिन स्टैटिक फ्रिक्शन फोर्स इट विल बी व्हाट, इन परपेंडिकुलर डायरेक्शन that is opposite to that of motion. So I hope you are getting this, right? Okay, so moving forward, how many forces are acting on this diagram? कितने फोर्सेस प्रेजेंट है? एक दो तीन, तीन फोर्सेस प्रेजेंट है. पहला फोर्स क्या? स्टैटिक फ्रिक्शन फोर्स. स्टैटिक फ्रिक्शन फोर्स. स्टैटिक फ्रिक्शन फोर्स इट इज नथिंग बट व्हाट, एफएस. और एफएस का फॉर्मूला आपको पता है ना, एफएस का फॉर्मूला क्या होता है? म्यू एस इनटू एन. दिस इज व्हाट द मैक्सिमम वैल्यू ऑफ एफएस. The second it is normal reaction perpendicular to the surface. Normal reaction perpendicular to the surface, and the third one is nothing but the weight of the vehicle, right? Weight of vehicle. Weight of the vehicle कहाँ पर है? W it is nothing but what? mg, right? Normal reaction it is denoted by what? N. So from diagram what we can say? From diagram में कौन से forces balance कर रहे हैं एक दूसरे को? कौन से फोर्सेस बैलेंस कर रहे हैं एक दूसरे को? Fs और W बैलेंस कर रहा है, राइट? सो Fs इट इज इक्वल टू व्हाट? W, राइट? Fs it is equal to what? W. So this is what the first point. What is the second point? The second point is the normal reaction. Where it is directed? The normal reaction it is directed towards the center. So ये जो object है it is performing what? Circular motion. Circular motion perform करने के लिए एक force चाहिए, that is called as centripetal force, जो कि towards the center है. तो यहाँ पे कौन सा force है towards the center? Normal reaction. इसका मतलब normal reaction it is nothing but the centripetal force for circular motion. And centripetal force for circular motion it is given by various formula. It is what? M omega square r, m v square divided by r, and m omega into v. So ये वाला formula we will not use. Okay, if suppose we need velocity or omega, if we need, so omega चाहिए तो we will use this formula. If I need velocity I will use this formula. So suppose time being के लिए I am using this formula, I am not using this formula. So what is the formula of Fs? Fs it is what? Mu s into n. Mu s into n it is nothing but W, and W it is nothing but what? Mg. So this is what mg. So mu s into n. Okay. So n का क्या formula है? N का formula है m v square divided by r. So this is nothing but what? Mg. So mm will get cancelled. What is the value of then v square? So what is the formula of v square? V square it is equal to rg divided by mu s, right? And what v can be written as? V can be written as under root of rg divided by mu s. So this is nothing but the velocity formula. Okay, this is nothing but the velocity. Which velocity? This is what? Minimum velocity. This is what? Minimum velocity. Why minimum velocity? क्योंकि if suppose the vehicle it is moving in a well of that वाला situation, so ये वाले situation में कम से कम speed उसको इतना रखना ही चाहिए to perform what? Circular motion. अगर इससे कम रखा speed, तो इससे कम रखा तो ये जो normal reaction उतना नहीं बन पाएगा, right ना? Normal reaction उतना नहीं मिल पाएगा to perform what? Circular motion. Normal reaction उतना centripetal force नहीं दे पाएगा, उतना centripetal force नहीं दे पाएगा for circular motion, and that vehicle it won't be able to perform circular motion because of the lack of what? Centripetal force. So v it is equal to under root of rg divided by mu s. ज्यादा से ज्यादा वो कितना भी हो सकता है, ज्यादा से ज्यादा वो कितना भी चलेगा, it will be performing circular motion, right? Okay, so this is nothing but the simplest one. Simplest है ये. जो मैंने यहाँ पे लिखा है आपके टेक्स्ट बुक में थोड़े दूसरे वे में इसको दिया है डेरिवेशन में. Okay, so we will look at that. If you want to take a screenshot, you can take a screenshot of this. टेक्स्ट बुक वाला आप लिख लो अपने नोटबुक में, इसका स्क्रीनशॉट लेके रखो आपके पास का. Is any doubt in this? So I hope you have taken the screenshot of this. Okay, so let us move to the derivation which is there in your textbook. Well of that. So this is a diagram in your textbook, right? I have explained you the diagram. I consider this wall, and this was the vehicle which is performing what? Circular motion. The weight of the vehicle, it is acting in downward direction. W it is equal to mg. Because of the gravity, the vehicle has to move in downward direction, and the static friction force, it will be in opposite to that of motion. Static friction force, it will be in upward direction. Normal reaction is always perpendicular to the surface, so normal reaction, it will be towards the center. Normal reaction will be towards the center of the circle, right? So from this, following are the forces acting on the object. What is the forces acting on the object? The first one is what? Normal reaction is towards the center. So normal reaction is towards the center. The second is static friction force. So what is static friction force? Fs maximum, it is equal to what? Mu s into n. It is acting in upward direction. So Fs, static friction force, it is acting in upward direction. Next is what? The weight of the vehicle. W it is equal to mg, which is acting in the downward direction. So Fs, it is what? Fs, it is in upward direction. W it is in downward direction. That means Fs and W are getting balanced. But normal reaction, it is what? Unbalanced. इसको कोई cancel नहीं कर रहा है. And this is towards the center. So this is providing what? Necessary centripetal force for circular motion. So from the diagram, what we can conclude is weight of the vehicle, it is balanced by friction force. So what? Friction force and weight both will be equal, and this will be equal to what? W, which is nothing but mg. And the unbalanced force, unbalanced normal reaction, it provides what? Necessary centripetal force for circular motion. So this n, it is equal to what? M omega square r, which is nothing but what? mv square divided by r. These are the two formulas of centripetal force, FCP, right? So what will be the question? What is the question that you should write? The question is, derive an expression for minimum speed of a vehicle to be driven in well of depth. Okay, so this is the question. What you can write the answer. Consider a vehicle performing horizontal circular motion in well of death, as shown below. Then you should draw the diagram. Okay, complete this first. After drawing the diagram, you have to write this complete part. You have to draw a diagram as well. Okay. So majority of the students have completed this. Okay, so let us move ahead. So we are interested in getting the minimum speed of the vehicle. कम से कम speed कितना होना चाहिए ये vehicle के पास में, such that it is able to perform what circular motion in the case of well of death. So we understood that this FZ is getting balanced by mg. So FZ is nothing but mg. and this normal reaction it is towards the center, so it is providing necessary centripetal force for circular motion. N it is equal to m omega square r, which is nothing but what m v square divided by r. So generally what we have is Fs का वैल्यू हमेशा कम रहता है म्यूएस इंटू एन. Fs का वैल्यू हमेशा कम रहता है म्यूएस इंटू एन से. But Fs, if suppose it is what it is equal to mu s into n, then this will be the maximum value of Fs, right? The maximum value. इसके ऊपर नहीं जा सकता Fs. So Fs it is always less than mu s into n, and the minimum and the maximum value of Fs it will be equal to mu s into n. Okay. Mg Fs formula Fs was balanced by what W. So in the previous slide, what we have was Fs was nothing but W was nothing but mg, right? And what normal reaction was providing? Normal reaction, the centripetal force was provided by normal reaction, and the centripetal force formula is what mv square divided by r. Okay, so this all was there from the previous slide. So Fs के जगह पे क्या आ जाएगा? Fs के जगह पे आ जाएगा mg, and n के जगह पे क्या आ जाएगा? n के जगह पे आ जाएगा mv square divided by r. So this is m will get cancelled again. So again it does not depends on mass of the vehicle. Okay. So this g value mm अगर आप cancel कर दोगे तो g का value क्या आ जाएगा? It will be less than or equal to mu s v square divided by r. So what will be the value of v square? V square will be greater than or equal to. V square क्या है? Greater than है यहाँ पे, right? So v square will be greater than, और बाकी वाले टर्म्स उधर चला जाएगा. This will be rg divided by mu s. Okay, so this is what minimum value. This is what minimum value. Minimum velocity कितना होना चाहिए? Minimum velocity होना चाहिए under root of rg divided by mu s, right? So what is the observation here? So from this expression, we can conclude the first point is what? The minimum speed does not depends on what? Does not depends on mass of the vehicle. Okay, and the second part is the dependency of mu s, and v minimum depends on mu s. Because एक बार well आपने बना दिया तो well एक बार बन गया तो उसमें radius of the well it will be constant, right? Now radius of the well will not be changed. Acceleration due to gravity it will be 9.8, it won't will change, but क्या change हो सकता है? mu s, but mu s भी ज़्यादा change नहीं होगा, right? So mu s ये वाले केस में mu s it can be what constant, क्योंकि यहाँ पे कोई भी यहाँ पे ऑयल प्रेजेंट नहीं होगा या फिर रेनी सीजन वाला केस यहाँ पे नहीं होगा. सो वेल ऑफ डेथ वाले केस में म्यूएस का वैल्यू क्या रहेगा? यूनिफॉर्म, इट विल बी व्हाट? कांस्टेंट. ओके, सो एनी डाउट टिल नाउ? आई थिंक मयूर ने हैंड रेज किया था. इज एनी डाउट? मयूर, do you have any doubt, Mayur? So मयूर जी आई थिंक पता नहीं अलग दुनिया में है थोड़े. So let us see the node points in this case. The node point is the n minimum value. So what will be the value of n minimum? If suppose we are getting v minimum, so this is the formula of n, right? ये है n का formula. N value is equal to what? mv square divided by r. So if suppose this is what v, it is what minimum. If v it is minimum, so n will be what? Again minimum, right? So n minimum it is nothing but mv square minimum divided by r. and v square minimum value, it is equal to what? Under root of rg divided by mu s. So what we have is स्क्वायर लोगे तो ये रूट हट जाएगा, so this will be rg divided by mu s, और r is there, r will get cancelled, it will be only g divided by mu s, right? So this will be nothing but g divided by mu s, and there will be what? M is there, so this will be mg divided by mu s. Okay, पहले वाले केस में अगर हम लोग देखेंगे, इन द केस ऑफ व्हीकल टेकिंग टर्न ऑन हॉरिजॉन्टल सरफेस पे what was the angle? The angle was like this. Horizontal surface was this. So with respect to x-axis, what was the angle? With respect to x-axis, the angle was what? 0 degree. So 0 degree angle पे the velocity was what? Maximum. हमने कौन सा speed calculate किया था? Maximum speed for which the vehicle can be driven on horizontal surface, right? और ये वाले केस में हमने क्या कैलकुलेट किया? मिनिमम स्पीड. क्यों? क्योंकि ये वाले केस में the surface is like this, perpendicular, right? Well of that वाले केस में x-axis is this is what x-axis. So perpendicular मतलब this is the angle, the theta, it is equal to what? 90 degree in this case, well of depth में. तो यहाँ पे जो velocity है वो क्या है? Minimum velocity. वहाँ पे velocity क्या था? Maximum velocity. In the case of vehicle taking turn on horizontal surface, the angle between road and horizontal, that was theta, was 0 degree, hence the velocity was maximum. In the case of well of that, theta, it is what? 90 degree, hence the velocity is what? Minimum. Again, what we can say, if suppose this is suppose the x-axis, and अगर कोई बीच वाला ही कोई angle है like this is what an angle which is greater than 0 degree, and it is lesser than lesser than 90 degree. Okay, तो मतलब 0 डिग्री और 90 डिग्री के बीच में है, तो 0 डिग्री के लिए मैक्सिमम स्पीड है, 90 डिग्री के लिए मिनिमम स्पीड है, तो ये बीच वाले एंगल के लिए दोनों भी स्पीड प्रेजेंट रहेगा, दैट विल बी मिनिमम एज वेल एज मैक्सिमम. So in next application में क्या? Banking of road. So this is nothing but the concept of banking of road. यहाँ पे theta, it is what? Between 0 degree and 90 degree. Okay, hence both minimum and maximum velocities are present. Okay, so in this case both velocities will be present. हमें मिनिमम वेलोसिटी भी फाइंड करना रहेगा, मैक्सिमम वेलोसिटी भी फाइंड करना रहेगा. ओके, सो राइट दिस पार्ट, इतना लिखो, हो जाएगा तो कमेंट करके बताना. So in this section, we understood this was the second application of horizontal circular motion. The first application में हमने देखा maximum speed, max to max कितने स्पीड पे चला सकते हैं व्हीकल ऑन अ हॉरिजॉन्टल सरफेस. ये वाले केस में देखा हमने कम से कम कितना स्पीड चाहिए फॉर अ व्हीकल टू टेक अ टर्न. ओके, टू टेक अ टर्न कितना कम से कम स्पीड चाहिए. ओके, इन अ वेल ऑफ दैट टू परफॉर्म सर्कुलर मोशन कम से कम कितना स्पीड चाहिए. Next is the very important application and that is banking of road. Banking of road आता है एग्जाम में. ओके, बोर्ड एग्जाम में. तो यहाँ पे ध्यान दो आप बैंकिंग ऑफ रोड वाले एप्लीकेशन में. ये वाले केस में जो थीटा रहेगा इट इज बिटवीन 0 to 90 डिग्री. तो दोनों भी वेलोसिटीज विल बी प्रेजेंट, मिनिमम वेलोसिटी भी एंड मैक्सिमम वेलोसिटी. सो वी हैव टू calculate both, okay, minimum as well as maximum velocity. Also we have to calculate the safety speed for a vehicle on a bank road. Okay, so the what banking of road concept, the first is what is banking of road. So banking of road, it is nothing but it is a one technique you can say. जो कि horizontal road है, horizontal road it is like this. Now what was the drawback of the horizontal road? What was the drawback? The drawback of the horizontal road was V it is equal to under root of mu s rg. It was depending on this value mu s, and mu s value was not constant. Mu s value was changing from season to season. Okay, so ये जो सेफ्टी स्पीड है, ये सेफ्टी स्पीड इट विल बिकम वेरिएबल. अगर ये म्यू एस का वैल्यू चेंज होता रहता है तो सेफ्टी स्पीड को भी क्या करना पड़ता है, चेंज होना रहता है, राइट ना. बट इन द केस ऑफ बैंकिंग ऑफ रोड, इन द केस ऑफ बैंकिंग ऑफ रोड, हम जानबूझ के ये जो हॉरिजॉन्टल रोड है इसको थोड़ा सा बैंक करके रखेंगे. सो दिस इज नथिंग बट द बैंक सरफेस. दिस इज नथिंग बट द बैंक सरफेस. दिस इज द हॉरिजॉन्टल position, the horizontal position, and that is nothing but bank surface. So थोड़ा सा बैंक करके रखेंगे. कब ये वो भी पर्टिकुलर रोड पे, सपोज द दिस इज व्हाट a vehicle has to take turn, left turn. ओके, सो ये जो रोड है ये लेफ्ट साइड में मूव हो रहा है, राइट ना. तो अगर ये लेफ्ट साइड में मूव हो रहा है तो इट हैज टू बैंक लाइक दिस. सपोज ये राइट साइड में मूव करता है ये रोड, सो इसको ऐसे बैंक करते थे. Getting or not? So this is what the horizontal surface and this will be the bank surface. Okay. So this is what this is designed for a vehicle taking left turn. Okay, एक ही road है, one direction वाला road है and it is designed for what? Left turn. Now this is what the angle between horizontal and bank surface. This is called as theta. Theta it is what called as angle of banking. What theta it is called as angle of banking. Okay. So let us define this angle of banking. What is angle of banking is? Angle of banking, it is nothing but a method. So the method of keeping the surface of the road inclined with respect to horizontal, this is called as what? Banking of road. The method of keeping the surface of the road inclined with respect to horizontal, that is called as banking of road. Then what is angle of banking? I have defined the angle of banking was what? Theta, right? It was denoted by what? Theta. What was it? It was an angle between the bank surface and horizontal surface. So the angle between the road surface and the horizontal surface is it is called as what? Angle of banking. Okay, it is denoted by what? Theta. Now the SI unit of angle it is what? Radians. But practically ये formula angle of banking का formula it is applicable for the road construction. So this is what expressed in degrees. Instead of radians, it is expressed in what? Degrees. So it is measured in what? Degrees. So it is not necessary to represent this theta in radians. Okay, because SI unit of angle it is what? Radians. तो ये वाले कंसेप्ट में एंगल ऑफ बैंकिंग वाले कंसेप्ट में आप थीटा को डिग्रीज में लिख सकते हैं. ठीक है, कन्वर्ट करने की जरूरत नहीं है. Next is in this section we will derive the formula for, because the theta it is between 0 to 90 degree, so we will be deriving a formula for minimum speed, maximum speed, and also the safety speed. So we will be first we will be deriving a formula for safety speed. Next will be the maximum speed, and the last will be the minimum speed. Okay, so write down this derivation definitions. Write down this definition, the two definition. What is banking of road and what is angle of banking? Okay. So I hope all of you have done with this writing. Okay, the two definition. The first is angle of banking. Second is banking of road. So the method of keeping the surface of the road inclined with respect to horizontal is called as banking of road, while the angle between the bank surface and horizontal surface is called as angle of banking, right? And this is denoted by theta, and that's what a practical unit of the measurement of theta is degrees. Let us move to the first derivation. The first question will be derive an expression for safety speed for a vehicle to be driven on bank surface. Derive an expression for derive an expression for derive an expression for safety speed for a vehicle taking turn on bank surface. For a vehicle taking turn on bank surface, derive an expression for safety speed. So what we will write the answer is consider a vehicle taking left turn on a bank surface as shown below. ओके सो ध्यान दो अभी मैं डायग्राम कैसे बना रहा हूँ डायग्राम इज इम्पोर्टेंट सिर्फ डायग्राम भी आता है ओके एग्जाम में कितने मार्क्स के लिए डायग्राम आता है 2 मार्क्स के लिए आता है सिर्फ डायग्राम तो पहले हम बनाएंगे हॉरिजॉन्टल सरफेस so this is nothing but your horizontal surface first we have to draw what horizontal surface so this will be horizontal surface then we will draw a surface which is somewhat banked with the horizontal inclined with the horizontal so this is nothing but that surface okay then they will write theta where the theta is an angle between horizontal surface and bank surface. This is what theta. Then we have to draw a vehicle. Okay, so vehicle draw करना है इसके बाद में आपको. Vehicle में आपको कोई एक पर्टिकुलर व्हीकल जो आपको पसंद है वो ड्रॉ नहीं करना, राइट? यू हैव टू ड्रॉ a rectangular box. So see this line, it is parallel to the road surface. ये जो bank road surface है इसके parallel है. Then there should be what a line which is perpendicular to this road surface like this. There should be again one line which is perpendicular to the surface like this, and there will be another line which is parallel to the road surface like this. Okay, so this is what a box. Where this we have to represent this with what a vehicle. These are the wheels of the vehicle. So remember कि ये जो vehicle है अगर इसका top view देखें हम, so this is what the curved road surface. So this is what moving towards left direction. The vehicle it is moving in the left direction like this. ठीक है, तो ये banked है, तो यहाँ पीछे से अगर देखें इसका back view देखें, ये वाला view देखेंगे, so back view it is going to look like this. Okay, so कहाँ जा रहा है ये vehicle? ये vehicle ये ऊपर भी नहीं जा रहा है और ये vehicle ये direction में भी नहीं जा रहा है, नीचे वाले direction में भी नहीं जा रहा है. कौन से direction में जा रहा है? It is moving in the forward direction. It is going to take what a left turn like this. So this vehicle it is going to take what a left turn. Okay. I hope you are understanding this all things. Okay. Now this is what the horizontal surface. We will mark this. This is what a horizontal surface. And this is what the bank road surface, or simply bank road. Now what are the various forces acting on this vehicle? The various forces acting on the vehicle, it is what W, the weight of the vehicle. So if suppose this is what the center of the vehicle, so weight हमेशा कौन से direction में act होता है? Weight हमेशा downward direction में act होता है, right ना? So weight acts always in downward direction. So this is what the weight of the vehicle which is acting in downward direction like this. So this is what a weight acting in downward direction. So what weight formula is equal to? Weight it is nothing but W, which is nothing but what mg, right? Weight it is nothing but W, which is nothing but mg. Now next is what the normal reaction. So I hope you know what normal reaction direction is. Normal reaction direction, it is perpendicular to the surface. So this is the surface of the vehicle. The normal reaction it should be perpendicular to the surface. So this should be the normal reaction. It is what perpendicular to the surface like this. So this is what a normal reaction which is perpendicular to the surface. Normal reaction it is denoted by what? N. So this is what N. Normal reaction it is denoted by N. Okay. Now you can see this normal reaction it is in XY plane. Normal reaction ये एक particular plane में है ऐसे. This is in XY plane. This is not along neither along this y-axis direction nor along this x-axis direction. लेकिन W जो है, the W it is 100% it is there along the y-axis direction. So अगर forces को अगर हमने को add या subtract करना है, तो direction उसका क्या रहना चाहिए? Direction उसका रहना चाहिए same. Okay. So what we can do is we can resolve this n into two components like this. So this will be the component, one along y-axis, another along x-axis. Okay. And this is what theta. So ये वाला जो angle है, this angle will be lesser and this will be what theta. So this side will be called as n cos theta. And what this side will be called as n sin theta. Right? So we will resolve this into two components. The first component is like this. What this is called as n cos theta. Right? This is what the angle of banking theta. So ये रहेगा angle of banking theta. ये cos क्यों है? Because this is what adjacent to theta. So cos में adjacent divided by hypotenuse आता है ना, तो जो adjacent है उसमें आएगा cos. जो theta के touch में है वो आएगा cos. Okay, so this is what n cos theta. So again, अगर इसको हम rectangle बनाता है अच्छे से, so this will be what? This will be the direction of n sin theta. So this is what n sin theta. That is what n sin theta. So अगर अच्छे से देखें हम लोग, तो अभी n नहीं है, n is not there. Okay. So instead of n, what we have is n के जगह पे we have n cos theta and n sin theta. So what are the force diagram? The force diagram is we have n cos theta in upward direction. So we have n cos theta in upward direction, and we have n sin theta in this direction. So this is what n sin theta in this direction. And what we have is the weight of the vehicle. The weight of the vehicle, it is in downward direction like this. So this is what a weight of the vehicle in downward direction. W is equal to mg, right? Now this is what vehicle taking left turn. So अगर आपको याद है, this is what a left turn. So center it is again to on the left side. Left turn में center will be there on the left side. So this is what a center, right? C. So ये जो center है, it is what C. So what we can observe is n cos theta, it is in upward direction, W it is in downward direction. So n cos theta, it is balanced by the weight of the vehicle, W which is nothing but what mg, right? And n sin theta को कोई balance नहीं कर रहा है, so n sin theta provides necessary centripetal force for circular motion. So n sin theta, it is nothing but FCP, and what we are interested in the safety speed. So FCP का क्या formula आएगा? V square divided by R. V square divided by R will be FCP, right? What is the next part? If suppose this is what equation number 1, if suppose this is what equation number 2. So if suppose I divide equation number 2 by 1, so this is equation number 2 divided by equation number 1. So what we have is, यहाँ पे रहेगा n sin theta, sorry. This will be what? N sin theta divided by what? N cos theta. What this value will be equal to? N sin theta का formula क्या है? M v square divided by R divided by n cos theta का formula क्या है? M into G. Does that mm will get cancelled, right? M क्या हो जाएगा? Cancel. यहाँ पे nn क्या हो जाएगा? Cancel. What is sin theta by cos theta? It is what? Tan theta. So what we have is tan theta. It is equal to what? V square divided by Rg. Tan theta it is equal to V square divided by Rg. So what is the value of V? V it is nothing but V square. Suppose I tell you V square, it is nothing but Rg tan theta. What it is? Rg into tan theta. Rg into tan theta, right? So what is the value of V? V it is equal to under root of Rg tan theta. V it is equal to under root of Rg tan theta. So this is nothing but the safety speed. This is nothing but the expression of safety speed. Again, you can see this safety speed. It does not depends on the mass of the vehicle. And the second term is was what mu s. So यहाँ पे mu s तो है ही नहीं, यहाँ पे friction का concept ही नहीं आया, right? So it does not depends on mu s. So एक बार अगर आपने रोड बना लिया इसका मतलब उसका रेडियस कांस्टेंट रहेगा, एक्सेलरेशन ड्यू टू ग्रेविटी तो 9.8 होता है, एंड देन थीटा, थीटा इट इज व्हाट? कांस्टेंट. रोड आपने ही बनाया, राइट? तो रोड बनाओगे तो एक पर्टिकुलर एंगल से उसको इंक्लाइन करोगे, so this tan theta it is again constant. So what we can say is safety speed it is what? Constant. So what was the drawback of the horizontal road? The drawback was we were getting mu as a variable, तो जिसके वजह से v भी क्या हो रहा था? वेरिएबल बन रहा था. बट यहाँ पे mu s term is not there. All the terms are constant, so safety speed is again constant. So this is the advantage of banking of road. कि एक पर्टिकुलर श्योरिटी मिलता है आपको कि हाँ ये स्पीड पे चलाओगे, बैंक रोड है, अच्छा रोड है, ओके, ये वाले स्पीड पे चलाओगे तो आपका व्हीकल जो है सर्कुलर मोशन परफॉर्म कर सकता है. ओके, डन. अंडरस्टूड दिस? एनी डाउट इन दिस सेफ्टी स्पीड? Any doubt in the safety speed? Okay, good.
No, sir.
So no doubt. Okay. So what you have to write is derive an expression for, write the question, write question. Derive an expression for safety speed for a vehicle taking turn on bank surface. Derive an expression for safety speed of a vehicle. Safety speed of a vehicle. Safety speed of a vehicle taking turn on bank surface. They have an expression for safety speed of a vehicle taking turn on bank surface. So write the first statement only. Consider a vehicle taking turn on the bank surface as shown below. Did I have an expression? Okay. The question was, did I have an expression for safety speed of vehicle taking turn on bank surface? The answer is consider a vehicle taking turn on bank surface as shown below. So I hope how to draw the diagram. You very well know this, okay? How to draw the diagram. So I'm erasing all these things. What will be there is the diagram of the textbook, okay? So you have to draw, you have to write the content which is there in the textbook, ठीक है? तो ये सब मैं अभी erase कर रहा हूँ. आपको स्क्रीनशॉट लेना तो ले सकते हैं. Okay. So the question is, there are an expression for safety speed of a vehicle. So consider a vehicle taking left turn on a bank road. So this is nothing but the diagram from the textbook. So how to check whether this diagram is correct or not? How to check whether this diagram is correct or not? Whatever is this length, n cos theta का जितना भी length है, उतना length आपका ये वाले direction में होना चाहिए. That is what W it is equal to mg, right? क्योंकि n cos theta and W को आप equate करने वाले हो, right? So n cos theta जो है, it should be equal to this mg. ये वाला length और ये वाला length आपका same रहना चाहिए. Measure करके देखेंगे diagram. 2 mark देना आपको diagram के लिए, right ना? एंड नेक्स्ट इज दिस थीटा शुड बी स्मॉल. ये थीटा अगर आप जैसे मैंने आपको बताया आप अगर वैसे ड्रॉ करोगे बराबर से स्केल पेंसिल से, तो जो भी ये थीटा है यहाँ पे और ये वाला जो थीटा एंगल है एन कॉस थीटा, ये दोनों सेम आएगा. जैसे अगर मैंने बताया वैसे ड्रॉ किया तो ये थीटा और ये थीटा भी क्या आएगा, सेम आएगा. फिर आपको डायग्राम में और एक चीज लिखनी है, दैट दिस एन कॉस थीटा दिस इज ग्रेटर देन एन साइन थीटा. सो दिस इज वेरी मच इंपॉर्टेंट कि n cos थीटा हमेशा ज्यादा रहना चाहिए, n sin थीटा थोड़ा कम रहना चाहिए n cos थीटा से. अगर n sin थीटा बड़ा हो गया n sin थीटा, तो ये व्हीकल ये गिर जाएगा नीचे, राइट ना? समझ में आ रहा है ना? तो वो बैंकिंग ऑफ रोड जो हम लोग थोड़ा कम रखते हैं, एंगल ऑफ बैंकिंग थोड़ा कम रखते हैं, तो अगर आपने एंगल ऑफ बैंकिंग ज्यादा रख दिया ऐसा, तो ऑब्वियसली व्हीकल तो ये गिर जाएगा, ये रोड पे से गिर जाएगा, राइट? तो n sin थीटा हमेशा कम रहना चाहिए, n cos थीटा हमेशा ज्यादा रहना चाहिए. Next is from the diagram, how many forces are there acting on the vehicle? There are two forces acting on the vehicle. Which are they? The first is normal reaction. Normal reaction, it is always perpendicular to the surface. So perpendicular to the surface, so normal reaction it will be in this direction. Next is what weight acting on the vehicle in downward direction. So this is what a weight in downward direction. Okay. So write this part, complete this part first, then we will proceed further to the next slide. इतना complete कर लो. Completed this.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So यहाँ पे आपको क्या दिख रहा है? This n cos theta, it is balancing the weight of the vehicle. So n cos theta can be written as W, it is equal to mg, and n sin theta, it is towards the center, it is moving towards the center. So n sin theta provides necessary centripetal force for circular motion. So normal reaction is resolved into two components such that n cos theta balances the weight of the vehicle, and unbalanced n sin theta directed towards the center of the circular path provides necessary centripetal force for circular motion. So what we have is n cos theta, it is nothing but mg, and what is the value of n sin theta? It is nothing but fcp, and what we should consider is mv square divided by r. So we have two equations. So if suppose if I divide, what I will get is n sin theta divided by n cos theta. n will get cancelled, sin upon cos will be what, tan, और यहाँ पे क्या हो जाएगा cancel, and what I will get is v square divided by rg. So if suppose I want to get this theta, so what theta will be equal to tan inverse of v square divided by rg. That is nothing but the expression for angle of banking. Okay, so अगर क्वेश्चन देगा derive an expression for angle of banking, what you should write, this part theta is equal to tan inverse of v square. तो ये क्या लिखोगे, this is an expression, this is an expression for angle of banking. Okay, अगर आपको सेफ्टी स्पीड फाइंड करना है, सो अगेन ये v स्क्वायर जो है इट विल बी इक्वल टू rg tan थीटा. So what v will be equal to? V will be equal to under root of rg tan theta. So this is nothing but the safety speed vs. Okay, समझ में आ रहा है ना? So इतना करो, आज के लिए हम इतना देखेंगे. So suppose this is equation number 1, this is equation number 2. So dividing equation number 1 and 2, what I will get is n sin theta divided by n cos theta. It is nothing but mv square divided by r divided by what, mg. So यहाँ पे mm will get cancelled, nn will get cancelled. What, sin theta by cos theta is equal to tan theta, and the remaining part is v square divided by rg. Okay, complete करो इतना. So completed, right? Completed writing this. Okay. So what we can observe from this, expression, we can observe this first vs. Vs means safety speed in the banking of road concept. Does not depends on. So vs does not depends on what? Mass of the vehicle first. Mass of vehicle is not there. देखो vehicle का mass is not there. इसका मतलब अगर साइकिल को टर्न लेना है या फिर ट्रक को टर्न लेना है, तो दोनों के लिए थीटा का वैल्यू क्या रहना चाहिए, सेम. अगर ऐसे अगर vs इट डिपेंड्स ऑन द मास ऑफ द व्हीकल, तो अलग अलग व्हीकल मासेस के डिपेंडेंस के हिसाब से वी हैव टू कंस्ट्रक्ट द रोड, राइट. तो ऐसा नहीं है, इट डज नॉट डिपेंड्स ऑन द मास ऑफ द व्हीकल, तो सबके लिए सेम रोड है. with the same angle of banking. Okay, so Vs it is equal to under root of Rg tan theta. It does not depend on mass. Mass factor is not there in the formula. R, G, and theta, they are what? Constant. Are constant. So if these are constant, so what Vs it is? Vs is also constant. So this is the necessity of banking off road. बैंकिंग ऑफ रोड क्यों क्यों इम्पोर्टेंट है, बैंकिंग ऑफ रोड क्यों जरूरी है? बैंकिंग ऑफ रोड जरूरी है क्योंकि वीएस को क्या करना चाहिए, अपने को वीएस को कांस्टेंट बनाना है. क्यों पहले नहीं था क्या वीएस कांस्टेंट? पहले क्या था? हॉरिजॉन्टल रोड पे वीएस का फॉर्मूला आया था अंडर रूट ऑफ म्यूएस आर जी. ठीक है ना? तो ये जो म्यूएस है, ये म्यूएस वाज वेरिएबल, तो इसीलिए ये जो सेफ्टी स्पीड फ्रॉम द फॉर द हॉरिजॉन्टल रोड इट वाज अगेन वेरिएबल. समझ में आ रहा है ना? अभी ये वाले केस में अंडर रूट भी है, आरजी भी है, बट म्यूएस को किससे रिप्लेस कर दिया है? म्यूएस इट इज गेटिंग रिप्लेस बाय tan थीटा, एंड tan थीटा दिस इज व्हाट अ कांस्टेंट टर्म. सो ये जो वीएस जो आया है अंडर रूट ऑफ tan थीटा आरजी से, ये वीएस भी क्या है? कांस्टेंट है. दिस वीएस इट इज व्हाट? कांस्टेंट. So in order to get the VS constant, banking of road it is what? Necessary. Okay, banking of road is required for this purpose. So complete writing the remaining part. It does not depends on the mass of the vehicle, and RG theta terms are there. So these terms are constant. Then VS value is again constant. Okay.
Done, sir.
Okay. So all of you have completed this. So we are going to stop here. This much only we have to see in the this lecture. In the next lecture, we will observe the maximum speed and minimum speed in the case of बैंक रोड. अभी अभी हमने क्या पढ़ा? हमने पढ़ा दो एप्लीकेशन हमने कंप्लीट कर लिए. हॉरिजॉन्टल रोड का कंप्लीट कर लिया, वेल ऑफ डेट का कंप्लीट कर लिया, थर्ड एप्लीकेशन पेंडिंग है. इसका आधा ही किया है बैंकिंग ऑफ रोड का. बैंकिंग ऑफ रोड में हमको तीन वेलोसिटीज चाहिए. पहला क्या? सेफ्टी स्पीड. दूसरा क्या? मैक्सिमम स्पीड. एंड नेक्स्ट इज व्हाट? मिनिमम स्पीड. तो इसमें भी हमने सेफ्टी स्पीड का एक्सप्रेशन कर लिया. ओके, नेक्स्ट लेक्चर में वी विल अगेन स्टार्ट विद बैंकिंग ऑफ रोड, the derivation of the safety speed, and then we will proceed to the minimum and maximum speed. Okay, thank you so much all of you for paying attention.